Let's break all this down with our political experts. Jasmine Wright, I want to go to you first. You've been following Harris and now the Harris campaign closely for a long time. You've seen these shifts, these changes on policy positions. What do you make of this explanation to Dana Bash that her values have not changed?
Yeah, Alex. Well, the vice president's words to Dana today were actually in line with what I've been hearing from her own allies as they've sought to really explain away some of these major shifts that we've seen her take over the last 4 years. First, that being Biden's number two, being the vice president and learning from him, somebody who is known to be kind of a pragmatic politician in DC for so long, has had a huge impact on her and seeing the way that policy is made. Obviously, Biden is a president who says that he always tries to see a consensus. And so her studying under him, her allies have told me time and time again, have had a major impact. And ultimately, in 2019, she was really trying to find her lane in this really vast Democratic Party between Biden and Bernie Sanders. And so now she has seen the way that laws are built in this country. And so that has had an immense impact in how she views it today. Ultimately, though, I think that idea of these values that we hear from her, right, they go into the larger point, which is that this campaign doesn't necessarily see the need to put percentage by percentage, point by point policy agendas that we saw candidates in the Democratic Party lay out in 2019. Instead, they feel that the broad strokes that speaks to where her values are, speaks to where her experiences, both in DC, also in California, fills in those type of policies. That is what they want to focus on. And so I think that when you're hearing the vice president say those words to Dana Bash, right, that is the really origin of that, Alex.
And Amisha Cross, in addition, on top of what Harris mentioned about the Green New Deal and the border, she's also come under some fire for changing course on fracking and Medicare for all. Do you think her answer was enough of an explanation?
I think that she's going to continue to expand on an explanation. It is not unheard of in politics, especially when you move beyond the primary stage. In this case, she is the official nominee to moderate your ideas. We've seen this across multiple sides of the aisle. I think that because she has been there, she has been under the tutelage of Joe Biden and has been a part of the environmental policy there. She has seen how these policies can work without eliminating things like fracking. I also think that she recognizes that the expansion model that her campaign has created has a lot of legs. That means that she wants to create policies that are inclusive of multiple ideologies. And I think that that's the lane that she has decided to take. But also that when you're running in a primary, you run very differently than when you're running in a general. She was in a primary that included some of the likes of the far left, as well as many moderates, as well as some people who we may not even consider Democrats at this point. And I'm thinking of folks like Tulsi Gabbard. That was a very different race. Here, she is trying to do something that America has not ever seen, run an extremely truncated campaign, but also she is admitting that her ideas have changed to a certain extent, but her values have not. And she's by far not the first political entity to ever make that decision. I'm old enough to remember when Barack Obama was for civil unions, but then when he was in office, fought extremely hard to ensure that people had the right to gay marriage as well. That was something that he did not necessarily run on, but it was something that we saw happen when he was in that office. This is not something that is unheard of in American politics.
Yeah, appealing to the middle where this election is going to be decided. We have now just heard reaction from Donald Trump to this CNN interview with Harris and Walz. He responded at his campaign rally in Michigan. I want to play a little bit of his response. Take a listen.
She didn't want to go in alone. How do you think President Xi is going to do with this? Oh, he's just savoring it. So she went in with this vice president guy that nobody ever heard of. And she did an interview with a very friendly reporter. We'll see, maybe the friendly reporter, not friendly to a lot of other people. She was very fair to me, Dana Bash, very fair to me. And the people just want to see if she can get through the interview. Nobody knows what's going on. I've done so many interviews in the last couple of months. Every time I go out, I have an interview. I have people, reporters, we talk to them. And they ask me every question in the book, and we answer them. And you don't see any scandals brewing, nothing. We answer them properly. You have to, as president, you have to be able to deal. You're dealing with the toughest, smartest, most ruthless people in the world. If you can't do an interview, we got the wrong person. To get more relief to working class citizens and seniors on fixed incomes.
Alyssa Farah Griffin, we've heard Trump time and time again saying that Harris hasn't sat down for an interview, that she's not smart enough. Now she has done this, and we know that Dana has pressed her on a bunch of different issues. What are your thoughts on what he just said?
Well, first, I'm dying to know how hot it is in Michigan today because he looks very warm. Listen, there was an unforced error here by the Harris-Walz campaign to just wait so long to do an interview and to allow this attack line to build up from the Trump campaign and this narrative to kind of be set of, can she get through it? Of course she got through it. We're going to see some answers tonight. But I do think this, and I'm somebody who worked in political communications my entire career, media engagement matters. It is fundamentally different than a stump speech, than an ad that you cut, because it's how voters see and read authenticity. And what she needed to set out to do tonight was to convince skeptical voters on the margins who haven't decided yet that her changes in positions, these evolutions, are in fact authentic, that she's going to govern how she's saying she's running now, not revert when in office back to her 2019 positions. So they'll be paying attention to kind of the authenticity that she speaks to. I thought this answer around values was very good, but she's going to owe voters more than that. She's going to have to get into the specific policies, whether it's fracking, Medicare for all. She touched on the Green New Deal. And for what it's worth, I actually think it's very powerful if someone says, I've been the vice president of the United States for 4 years now. I've been the number 2. My positions simply have evolved. I have seen more things, I have experienced more things, and it's moved me to the center. I think that would really resonate with voters.
And that's what everyone's waiting to see, is how much new ground she stakes out for herself and any daylight with the president. Matt Mowers, now that argument that she hasn't done an interview is off the table. In listening to Trump today, he didn't exactly go after her for changing those positions that we've discussed, but he did focus on the fact that this was a joint interview with her vice presidential nominee. And then he criticized her for not being tough enough in front of someone like President Xi Jinping of China. What did you make of that?
Well, the Trump campaign also just put out a video and actually turned it around very quickly, given that the clip came out, maybe 2 hours ago or something like that, saying, using exactly that phrase that Vice President Harris said, saying, I haven't changed my values, and then just playing the litany of clips from 2020 when she was running for president, where she talked about stripping away quality private health insurance from middle-class families, or banning fracking, or saying it's not illegal to be in the country and that she would give them taxpayer-funded health benefits. And I think that's a really big strategic problem for the Harris campaign. You have now had almost a month of her campaign through anonymous campaign staffers saying, well, she's moderating, she's moving to the middle. She understands that when she's trying to outflank Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren 4 years ago, that was one race, but she understands it's different now. And now just today on video, and we'll see the whole interview. I mean, this is only one clip, but in that clip, she's saying, well, my values haven't changed. Well, those values said that building a wall was un-American. Most Americans say border security is one of the #1 issues. A number of those host a different litany of issues. I think it was a mistake that she made so far, and we'll see how the whole interview comes out.
And Jasmine, what about that? How do you think that the Harris team is going to counter those attacks from the Trump side?
Look, the Harris team is trying to be on the offensive. I think that you saw that from the vice president today in Savannah, really trying to put forth her own vision for the country. Talk about Harris first, not Trump first, not be on the defensive to what they're trying to say and how they are framing their arguments. I also think that you're seeing the Trump campaign kind of move the goalpost. First, it was do an interview. Then it was, why are you doing an interview with Governor Walz? So I think that you're going to see them try to, again, get on the offensive, put out policies, maybe not down to the percentage points, but pull out policies that, again, go to what she says her values are, which are the care economy, of Medicaid expansion, lowering prices on medicines and other issues like that, things that she can speak to, those kitchen table issues that she's frankly been talking about for since 2019 in the national political space. And so I think that that is what you're going to see her try to put forward, a really offensive, future forward-looking platform.
And let's not forget, there's still the debate over the debate, those debate rules that is still being fought over by those two sides. That's something we're going to discuss